Hello, Kit, as I know you're the only one other than me that actually does these things. Welcome to Wales, Newport Station. Sadly, I would tell you the name of all this, but you can't buy this anymore. And that's because Arriva lost the advertising rights. And I'll give Dovetail credit for one thing. They respect licensing and copyrights and all that. So when the railway replaced Arriva as a sponsor, Dovetail had to stop selling the train set and all that. This is a Class 175. I am doing this with my Xbox 360 controller. There's the bell. Well, and each train's a little different. Some, the throttle is your left trigger, and you pull back the throttle with the left bumper. And you use right trigger for brake, right bumper to release, air pressure. This is one of those combination trains. I really don't like these trains, I'll be honest with you. The 175. This is a combination throttle and brake lever. I don't like them. They're really touchy. They have set levels. You can't dial in just what you want. But the 175 is used a lot in England. In different areas. Of course, right now we are in Wales. Hence, you couldn't understand a lot of, a bunch of stuff that was written on the sign. Because it's in Gaelic. Gaelic? I can't remember. What was Tom Jones? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. I am using Railwork Enhancer Pro. It's an add-on, a payware add-on. It allows me to customize the shading, the ambient occlusion, the way the track looks a little bit, etc. I can control the brightness, contrast, gamma, correction, anti-aliasing. The sim is actually designed to work with NVIDIA cards more than it supports AMD, but it's geared to NVIDIA. Does it support FSR, like DLSS FSR? I do not know. I highly doubt it. Train Sim World probably does, but I've got no time for that thing. Not too shabby. What was that? F4? No. F3. Performs pretty good. And I mean, you've got a more powerful PC, especially video card, than I do, so. Those aren't birds, that's the telephone lines. And I will do a slow orbit for you. Really good looking train. But like I said, the 175 is still in the sim. Just not with this livery. It's awesome. So I just thought I'd show you that. I'm using my 360 controller. Your Bluetooth would work perfectly fine. And it works with the default Steam settings for the controller and everything else like that. It takes a little bit of trial and error. F3, F3. F2. No. There we go. You know, there are times where I use the mouse. I think I can use left D-pad, right D-pad to open the doors. You know, but if I want to, you know, couple cars, uncouple cars, I use that. You know, I can still sit as a passenger, throw my head out the window like a dog, you know, on a long car ride. Kind of like the flyby, but we'll call it the drive-by cam. I don't even know what that one does. Some of them I don't think it lets you do. It's kind of cool. But you do that. Oh, this is the one. Like for this kind of stuff, like for coupling at slow speed, you do need that. And that gives you a frozen view. This makes it follow your train. But there you go. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Yes, your controller works perfectly fine in Train Sim World Classic. And all your tracks, like I said, I'm using the experimental DirectX 12 mode. All your tracks work, but you know, you may not want to necessarily use it. I've had some, not crashed a desktop, but the sim crashed with DX12. It seems to play nice with some routes and stuff, and not necessarily all. So I run the 64-bit version, but not using DirectX 12. I think it's 64-bit. I don't know, I'll be honest with you. I just drive it. And sometimes I forget to select DirectX 12. I don't really think it's that big an issue. Truth be told. Like all things dovetail, they half-arse it. So whether or not they've actually taken advantage of what DirectX 12 could really do, who knows. There are some add-ons that have actually been, including like the Chatham mainline, have been completely redone in DirectX 12 from ground up. And it's free. If you already own the track, you get it automatic. It automatically upgrades it. I think it's the Chatham mainline, or it's the East Coast mainline, something like that. A couple of the tracks have been updated completely to DirectX 12. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed it, my friend. I hope you and Cindy are having a great weekend. Take care. We'll see you again soon. God bless.